Listen to me. Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev are never gonna fight. And the window and the opportunity for the fight is over. I think so many people do not want to accept this, but it's true. In the last couple of days, I heard people talk about, for example, I heard the MMA guru talk about, we have to see Ilia Topuria against Islam Makhachev. And I'm thinking like, why do you think that this fight is gonna happen? I really don't get it, okay? Here's the reason that fight is not gonna happen, okay? Islam Makhachev just bulked up for welterweight. He looked great as a welterweight. He beat a good welterweight champion, okay? And he said in the post-fight interviews that he never felt as good as in this moment. So he doesn't have to weight cut extremely anymore. He has a good frame, a good weight for welterweight. He's not a small welterweight. He's not the biggest, but he's definitely not a small welterweight. I think he's around the same size as JDM. I don't know why people always said, JDM is too big. I watch this fight and I think, they're like the same size, So, why would he go back to 155? I mean, he went up to become a double champion and he had to relinquish his belt. Why would he go down again, So, he went up to welterweight just to go down again, and then he's gonna lose his welterweight champion, and then he has to go up again. This seems so crazy to me. He is 34, which is not old, okay? It's not old. But I think his body has done a lot of fighting, and I think he doesn't want to do this cut anymore to 155. Even for 170, he has to cut weight. So, why would he put himself into this torture, And their matchup at 170, there's Michael Morales. There's, who's gonna win? Belal or Ian Gary, one of them. There's so many people, maybe even Usman, even though I don't like the Usman fight, but you know what I'm saying? He has options at welterweight and he just won the belt. If he goes down, he has to relinquish his welterweight belt again, I think he has no reason to go down. He has the most title defenses at 155 and he has 0 title defenses at 170. I think he's gonna go for title defenses. And really, in no universe, Ilia Topuria is gonna go up to welterweight. This is just crazy. This is never gonna happen. Dana White is never gonna let this happen. Never. Imagine Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ilia Topuria would be in the same weight class. It's just crazy, This reminds me of the beginning of the UFC where some Zumbo fighters who are 400 pounds or 600 pounds fight a 155 pound man, This is never gonna happen, Which is why this fight, Ilia against Islam, is never gonna happen. And people just need to accept this, And even I think from Dana's view, this fight doesn't make sense. Because he has 2 stars. Islam is by far the bigger star. Just if you look at the views, check out the post-fight interview when Islam became double champ and when Ilia became double champ. And look the pay-per-view buys, So with this, you already can see that Islam is the bigger star, but anyway, Ilia is also a star. Why would Dana make a fight between them and lose one of his stars, So, and also, it's not gonna happen. Islam is never gonna go down to 155. Ilia is never gonna go up to 170. I think it's done. I think there was a small window for this fight, but it's over. And now Ilia is talking about how Islam is talking about how he's gonna fight Ilia, but I think this is just talking, I think it's not gonna happen. It would never make sense for Islam's career to go down, I think now he wants to defend the title 2-3 times. I think he wants to do a matchup with Usman at the White House. Usman is an American, he's a Russian. They have this Russian-American story. Usman is like one of the best welterweights ever. And it's an easy title defense for Islam because Usman is like 46 years old, has no knees, but is still good, but just not prime Usman. So I think he's gonna go for that, or he's gonna go for Michael Morales or an Ian Gary. The bad thing is, like, none of them are Americans. I think for the White House cards, he needs to fight an American guy. And if you think they, like, after he put 1 year of effort to grow into a welterweight, if you think that he's immediately gonna go down to lightweight, you're absolutely out of your mind, you know? Like, never. This is never gonna happen. And it's sad, you know? Like, I think this fight would have been so great. But I think the timing was just off. I don't think Islam was ducking him, because, like, why would he fight JDM if he was ducking Ilya, you know? I think JDM would beat the fuck out of Ilya Topuria if they would fight, you know? I think they both, JDM and Ilya, are on a similar danger level. And so I don't see Islam ducking Ilya to fight JDM. JDM is not easy, you know? Like, imagine JDM fights Ilya Topuria. Like, JDM is beating the shit out of Ilya, you know? JDM is, like, beating Ilya so badly, you know? So, this fight's not gonna happen, it's sad, but live with it. And yeah, Islam is gonna defend twice or maybe 3 times, and then he's gonna retire. And also, he's almost 35. Do you think, like, a 35-year-old guy should kill himself to go down to lightweight? Like, 35 is not even a good age for lightweight, you know? For welterweight, it's great. I mean, Belal got the title when he was 36, you know? So, for that, it's great, but lightweight, no. I think he has to go to this division. Islam is the fastest, and like, out of all welterweights, he's the most technical. I think he will put some work into this division, and maybe he's gonna fight Kamaru, and then Michael, and then maybe Carlos Prates, and then that's it, you know. Anyway, like, I'm excited for his run, but I just wanted to tell you guys, this fight's never gonna happen.